Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we make the rebates clean of putty so that new glass can go in. This is what we use. This is a standard router. I get these from AIM Tools and it's called a Katsu. It's a copycat of the Makita. Because we're doing such rough work, I don't want to screw up a really nice Makita. However, I have found that these machines are absolutely brilliant and very reasonably priced, which means cheap. So we have here a contraption which is virtually it is homemade. When you buy a trim router, you get one of these with it. Now, the only thing with these is that they take up too much room. They're too deep, and with the ball bearing, and so we can't router them out so well. So what we do, I'm going to show you how we make this, which is very, very simple because all it is that and cut down. So this is generally from there to there is about 15 mil. That bit there. So from there to there is about 15 mil, and we ride that down to about that sort of height. Then what we do is we back it up a little bit so that we're not taking out too much of the putty all in one go. It's very, very important that you just do this little by little. It saves the router cutter blades, but it also saves huge screw ups, and I know because I've done them. So that's what it looks like when it's finished. As we have routed out the rebates from the old putty, this goes down in stages until we're satisfied that all of the putty is at the same level, or all of the rebate is at the same level. And with this one, we can move in the how wide that rebate should be. So it's a very, very simple solution. I always like to do things simply. Any moron can do things complicated. So this is a brand new one of those. Yeah, these screw up over a period of time. So we've got to take this bearing joint off. So all we have to do that is unscrew that. That now comes off, but we need to get this down further because we need to get it down to about where the hole is, because that has to be able to go back and forth over the head of the router bit. So in order to do that, again, like everything else in life, very, very simple. We put this in the wrong way round, so it's held in place. We take a rough sander, that's 24 grit. This is my way of doing it. You may do it your way. Now we want that to be a fairly sharp point, and we need to take away the sides as well. So And there we have a new one of those. It's that simple. Yeah? If somebody tells you something's complicated, they don't know what they're talking about. If they say it's complex, it means they know what they're doing, but they don't understand what they're doing. If they say it's simple, then they not only know what they're doing, but they also understand what they're doing. So this is now on, and as you can see, we can go from all the way back there for the rebate to, we can screw that forward and it will go all the way to there, which gives us more than enough clearance. That distance from the tip to the point of the blade should be 5 millimeters or more, because that is what the glass sits in. The height of this is the depth of the rebate. So that's the width of the rebate and that's the depth of the rebate. Dead simple. What I want you to do now is imagine that that is a sash, that all of that is filled with putty. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how we clear it. So what I want you to do is imagine that this is the edge of a sash. The glass will be sitting here. That's the line on the face. That's the depth. So all we do is we take our brand new piece of equipment, a brand new jig. So we've set that, so that's going to be the cut depth that we cut, and that's going to be the width that we cut. So that was the first pass. So we can see that that's not deep enough. So some of the putty has come out. This is in your imagination. So we edge back down again. We need the right depth. That is going to be around about the right depth for the putty. And we can see that we've not quite taken all the putty out. So we back that off. So we've made that deeper. Always make sure that everything is screwed down tight again. You can see we're almost right. Now you can imagine all the putty's clean. You've got a lovely flat surface for the glazier to work on. That's the face, that's the bit that you'll be seeing. This is the back of the rebate. But you can see that that is all beautifully clean, very, very simple to do. All you need is that simple jig. Right. Okay, then, now to put all that together, what I'm going to do is show you on a demonstration piece so that you can use your imagination. Imagine that that is the corner of a sash window, or a sash rather, and as you can see we've got the rebate marked out, or where all the putty would be. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why we cut the jig like that rather than just use a fence. So we have to go around a corner, and in order to go around a corner you can't use a fence. So we use this. And first pass. Second pass, same as, and you do this to get rid of all of the putty. That's not quite deep enough, as you can see. So do not do this all in one go. You'd be tempted to do it, but I can tell you from numerous times that I've tried, it doesn't work. Just do it slowly. So we go in a little bit more because we don't have enough room for the glass. A little bit more. Remember, that's got to be round about between 5 and 7 mil, ideally. And as you can see, even with that bit, we can't get right into the corner. So what we do is we take one of these, this is a corner punch from Trend. We put that on the corner, that goes on like that, and we whack it. And if that's not enough, you do it again. Oops. Let's get that in. Oops. Sorry, I should have taken that bit out. That goes on there, that goes on there. And now you have a square edge on your putty. Bloody hell. Are you filming? Oh. Hold.